for this whole experience that you went through changed you as a person. Tell a little bit more about the experience that you went through and what happened to you.
Yeah, so I was fully prepared for physical breakdowns. I mean, that's my world. That's what I do. That's what I teach. That's what I
Yeah.
live. I know how to navigate pain. I understand that very well. I was expecting to run into pain, and more pain than I had been used to for a long time on that run. What I was not prepared for was the emotional breakdown. I had
Okay.
zero preparation for when you push your body to that level of fatigue and exhaustion, when you are just at your limit, and the conversations that you have to have with yourself to keep going, that was new territory for me. All of my
Mm.
training it was hard, but it was comfortable. It was within limits. If I needed to stop, I could. If I wasn't feeling the run that day, there's tomorrow, right? There's always some kind of negotiation with training for something like this. And that race was unforgiving. It's here, it's now. You have to get to that finish line. There's no, I refuse to be able to, you know, tap out and just say I couldn't do something. And so not only did not only was I forced to deal with the emotional breakdown, um, I wasn't prepared for like childhood trauma starting to show up, and
Wow.
when you're
Okay.
running in the mountains and you're by yourself and the sun's starting to set and you've already been running 12 hours and you've got 5 more hours left and you are just literally crawling because you are just exhausted. Um, Again, I was prepared for physical breakdown, but I wasn't prepared for that just really gnarly spiraling negative talk and that cycle of every moment and memory of not feeling good enough, not feeling like I was enough and I was capable enough to do something. Um, I started to, we're talking, I had 5 hours left. I started to think about all of the people that wish me luck and all of my followers and fans and members of my program, everybody who was believing in me. Man, I wanted to tap out so bad. And I was thinking about like, what was I going to tell people? I
Yeah.
couldn't just tell them that I wasn't good enough, that, I failed. Hey, maybe next year, I wasn't prepared to show people how to lose because I had felt like I had lost for so long. I wanted to win, man. And I wanted not win like number one. Winning was just crossing that damn finish line. And
Yeah.
this like inner child of like not feeling good enough started to show up. And I started to come up with like excuses. And I started thinking about what's the most believable lie. Oh, I got lost. And, I ran 10 miles in the wrong direction. I could have done it, but if not for me getting lost and, made up stories, like those were the demons that showed up. It was me trying to protect just the truth that I wasn't good enough to do this. I was unprepared. I
Wow.
was undertrained. I did not have any of the emotional tools needed when faced with a complete breakdown physically like this and emotionally. And that's what that race showed me. Because even if I wanted to tap, I still had many miles to go until the next aid station. It just wasn't an option. There wasn't somebody waiting on the side of the road to just, okay, yeah, Vin's done. Let's drive him back. You're in the middle of the wilderness. You have
Yeah.
to get there yourself.